Hey gang, welcome back to another episode of Canteen Cup Tuesday. Once again, I am your host, Matt the Old Florida Boy with SRS Outfitters and the Swamp Rat Survival School. Today, we're going to do a variation of one of my favorite things, which is a ramen bomb. And I'm pretty darn hungry, and this is going to make a whole canteen cup full. Instead of using chicken and chicken ramen, we're going to make a beefy ramen with some leftover steak in it and some rice to give it a lot of bulk and some beef ramen. So let's get to cooking because I'm pretty darn hungry. Okay, we're out once again with our favorite cooking set, which is my Canteen Cup kit. This is the greatest kit that I've ever assembled, and I've had a ton of different cooking kits. If anybody would like to see a detailed explanation of what's in here and how I put it together, just drop me a comment below and let me know. But, we've got our little wire supports, got a couple bottles of alcohol, we have a lighter, we got our bandana, and we've got our little gas stove. So, y'all have seen me do this before. All we do is we take this, set this all up. These just go right in there and over here. Spread her out. Adjust it. Bam. There we go. Drop that in there. And one of the things I'm out here to do today, it's to build a fire pit, because this isn't sand and I don't really want to catch the whole forest on fire. But I need something better to cook over if I'm going to start cooking over here. We are going to make we got to boil 2 cups of water, and this may not do it. So we're going to get some water, and we are going to get some water in here. Let's see how much we got. All right, that ought to be just about right. Okay. Now, since everybody called me out on it, I'm going to light a little piece of oak wood instead of sticking my hand down there and lighting the stuff on fire. And that is lit. Now, we're going to get this water going. And we'll come back in a few minutes and put our ramen on. All right, let's check out the water. All right, that's boiling enough for me. So we're just going to float our ramen in there. Take our Dollar Tree cutlery set and kind of just coax this right on down. These handles are really hot. We'll see how long this is going to take to cook the ramen. That is step 1. All right, let's see how we're doing on the ramen. All right, starting to tenderize up pretty nicely. We've still got some gas. We're still burning. I may have to put a little bit more gas in there, but we're going to let that go for a few more minutes. And then we should be ready to mix the rest of the stuff up. All right, we just had a boil over because I had the top on it. Ooh. God, the stove is so hot, you guys. Jeez. This is so hot. The stove is just about out. But wow. That is the hottest stove that I have ever seen. Oof. And I got to kind of manipulate this a little bit. Hopefully this will burn out in a minute or so. This is the best cooking kit that I've ever seen put together. You know, I've seen all of them too. And this is literally the best one. The quickest, the hottest. I mean, you name it, it is. So I'm just going to leave this here. This has got to go out in a minute or so. This is so hot. All right. We'll come back in a minute. All right, the stove finally went out. Jeez, that thing is hot. We're just going to put the beef seasoning packet in there. Give it a little stir. Yeah, it turns a nice beef color. Now, here's where our magic happens. We got about a half a cup of rice. And this is minute rice. Don't use regular rice because it takes too long. We're going to dump in the minute rice. And we got a little bag of leftover steak. This is going to make our Beefy Ramen Bomb. And I'm just going to put everything I got in there. Now, just twist that rice around. Lift the noodles. Whew, man, that smells good. And the steak. Holy mackerel. You guys, this is a serious ramen bomb. Ooh, man, it makes almost a whole canteen cup full. Now I'm just going to snap the top on. And I'm going to set this over here for about 5 minutes or so. That is still smoking hot too. I'll just leave it on the stove. We're just going to leave that and let the rice cook and puff up and let the steak heat up. And to do all that, we only used a little over an ounce of fuel. This is the best cooking system that I've ever had. So let me take you around and show you my shelter for the day real quick. Okay, so we're out of the oak camp today, and I kind of set up a flying A-frame. And I just want to show you where I'm at. Okay. Man, it's almost dead calm this afternoon. This is awesome. And you see how I turn the camera around? 360 degrees. You don't see my house in the background, do you? Because I'm like 30 miles out of town. These guys that don't turn the camera around, they're in their backyard. They're fooling you. We're going to talk about that in some subsequent videos. But all I did to set up this flying A-frame is I set up a ridge line between those two big oaks, threw my 10 by 10 tarp on it, staked out the back, staked out the front, put my little Riviera. Y'all know how I love my Riviera. Staked out the front and put my Harbor Freight 5x7 tarp down here. Now I'm in the shade. It's a nice cool breeze, but it's almost no breeze. I mean, God, it's such a nice day today. So here's my camp for the day. Let's go down and check out how our ramen's doing. All right, we let that sit there for about 10 minutes for the rice to get done. And y'all saw how soupy it was. I bet you that rice and the ramen soaked up almost every bit of that juice. So let's see. Look at that. Wow. It soaked up almost all of the soup. Oh, and there's steak in there. And oh man, that smells so good. That smells like steak ramen. Holy moly. I wish we had smell-o-vision. That is so good. Doesn't that taste good? We're going to go up and get a little taste of it. But first of all, nothing would be truly complete without our old friend, Cristal Hot Sauce. And you guys know me, just a drop. I'll put a little bit in there. Oh man, this is going to be so good. Phew. How's that smell? Oh my God. This is the best, dude. All right, let's go up and sample this. Okay, here we are at the Oak Camp, and just a wonderful day. This is my take on Beefy Ramen Bomb. And you can see it makes almost a whole canteen cup full. Some people will put mashed taters in there, but to me, mashed taters does nothing but make a gooey, slimy mess, and you're cleaning mashed potatoes out of everything. This is rice, and it really soaks up all of that juice. And we got, ooh, could smell that Cristal hot sauce. Got a little chunk of steak. Oh man, that is so good. That's so good. But you know what? We need a little more. Man, I don't know. I don't know what it is. Me and hot sauce. I put this shit on everything. Okay. So now, because I shot the hot sauce all over the place, I got to clean it up. Mix that a little bit in there. Yeah. Yeah, we got the rice, got half a cup of rice, full thing of beef ramen, with probably 2 or 3 ounces of steak, maybe 3 or 4 ounces of steak. Ooh, man, the extra hot sauce really did it. Holy cow. This is so good. Oh man, beefy ramen with beef flavored ramen and steak and rice. No mashed potatoes. This is my beefy ramen bomb. You guys try this. It is unbelievably good. I'm gonna sit here and get the rest of that because that's my lunch. If you guys like this video and you want to see more like it, just leave me a thumbs up and leave me a comment down below. Tell me what you think of my beefy ramen bomb. Once again, this is Matthew, old Florida boy, with SRS Outfitters and the Swamp Rat Survival School, saying, I will see you on the trail.